Hi everyone, and welcome to this video. My name is Christina Aroche and I am the Archangel channel. And in this video today, I am sharing a message from Archangel Raphael, and the topic for today's video is all about the inner child. And so I wanted to share about the process of how to connect with your inner child and why this is important on your spiritual journey. And so maybe up until this point on your journey, you may have heard the term inner child, or maybe you have done some work on connecting with your inner child. And this is a really important part of our growth and of our healing process, and really about being able to tune into ourselves and being able to express our truth and who we are. And our inner child is very much connected to a lot of things when it comes to who we are today and how we show up today and the energy that we embody today. And so if there's anything that needs to be healed or let go, or constant energy that we are holding on to, oftentimes the inner child is the place to go to be able to understand the energy, to be able to release it, heal it, and integrate a truer aspect of ourselves and who we are, to be able to then show up in that energy. And so your inner child, like I said, it is a really important part in terms of the spiritual journey. And I would even argue to say that, it's a necessary part of the spiritual journey. We have to connect with our inner child. We have to understand that part of ourselves, because oftentimes when we feel a sense of lack of worthiness, or feeling afraid, or not feeling safe, or not feeling supported, or whatever, it often stems from the inner child. And it's a way that we can reconnect back to that aspect of ourselves and bring in the energy of what that part of us needs. And so this often is how it's connected, where we can, tune into our inner child. And I'll explain how to do that in just a few moments. But we can tune into our inner child and basically, receive information and receive some really important insights and understanding and awareness to help us on our journey, to help us to understand why we behave a certain way, or why we feel a certain way, or why certain things trigger us, right? A lot of that stems to inner child work, and that's why it is so powerful and so important. And this video is really more of like an introduction to the whole process, because there is just so much that we could go into when it comes to inner child. But this is kind of just giving you the basic overview and information how you can start to connect with your inner child. If this is something that's new to you, or that you've been wondering about, feeling like maybe you haven't really been successful at doing it, this video is going to help you with that process, okay? And so like I said, when it comes to the inner child, and the reason why it's so important to connect with that aspect of ourselves is because not only do we get to heal certain, the things that have been holding us back, or we get to understand why we act or behave a certain way, but it's also because when we tap into our inner child, besides the healing side of things, it's also the source of our creativity. It's the source of inspiration. It's the source of our true self-expression. And so when we allow ourselves to, lean into that energy and allow that inner child side of us to come forward, then it can really guide us and lead us into amazing, incredible things that we are able to create and do and really show up in terms of our life, right? And so, if you think of it from something as simple as creativity, allowing yourself to, have that kind of joyful, playful type of energy, where maybe you are, doing something just for fun, right? Running around, or doing something creative, maybe arts and crafts, or whatever it is that you really feel called towards. And sometimes it can be helpful to think about what you enjoyed when you were a young child, right? What were you drawn to? Did you love to color? Did you love instruments? Did you love to play outside, or whatever, right? Like, what was your favorite things? Did you really enjoy nature? All of those things can be little hints in terms of what it is that's needed for us now in our life in this moment to help support that connection to our soul and support that connection to who we truly are, right? Because as children, we are very intuitive, we are very connected, and it's only over time and through, deconditioning that we forget that connection to ourselves. But when we think about that authentic, innocent self-expression that children have, that's really allowing the core essence of our soul and our being to come forward before we put on any masks or, the ego shows up and tries to hide certain parts or whatever. So when we think back to those times, or, and sometimes some people don't remember much of their childhood, and that's okay if that's the case for you. But if you do remember, or if you have any sort of ideas or knowing around something that you enjoy to do, you can lean into that to support this connection of creativity, of joyfulness, of playfulness, and all of those energies. First of all, it raises your vibration. Second, it supports that connection to your soul. And third, it then allows you to really lean into what does that divine self-expression look like for you. And if you're on this path of knowing your truth and understanding who you truly are and really stepping into your purpose, then this is a really, really great way to support you with that whole process, okay? So when it comes to connecting with your inner child, whether it is for healing or for more awareness and understanding and just allowing that playful energy to come forward, doesn't matter. There's a couple things that are important for you to know when it comes to that connection. The first thing to know is that the connection is often stems from your heart space, okay? So your inner child is often held within your heart chakra. You can definitely connect with your inner child in different ways as well, but that's one of the ways that I really love to talk about and teach people about is connecting to your inner child through your heart chakra. And you can even imagine, the way that I like to think of it is seeing my inner child kind of just like hanging out inside of my heart chakra. So if I think of my heart chakra as this, the green energy of your heart space, and I imagine my inner child just like hanging out, chilling in there, and just doing whatever, sitting or doing whatever, hanging out inside the heart chakra. And if that's helpful to you, you can use that visualization to know that is where you can find your inner child. Now, when it comes to actually connecting with your inner child and, receiving healing around certain things that might be coming up, receiving insights as to why things are going a certain way or you're feeling a certain way or whatever, then the best way to do this is through meditation. And Archangel Raphael, and of course calling on the angels is supportive of this as well, especially Archangel Raphael. And so he's coming forward, and what you can do is call on him and say, Archangel Raphael, please help me, please support me, please hold the space around me to help me in connecting with my inner child. And if you do this when you are about to sit in meditation, setting the intention for your meditation, when you are, that you want to connect with your inner child, then what happens is that as you sit in meditation, maybe you lean into your heart space, maybe start with that visualization that I told you at the beginning. And then from there, you can begin to feel the energy of your inner child stepping forward. And that is where you can begin to ask questions with your inner child and, asking them, how are you feeling? What is coming up for you? Why are you feeling afraid or anxious or whatever, right? What is it that you need right now that you didn't get to receive when you were little, right? Or whatever, things like that. And so understanding what it is that the inner child really desires and what is important for them is going to be very powerful for you to know, because then your role as the adult now is to be that person or be that aspect for them now. Okay, so basically let's say a really common example is that maybe as a child someone didn't receive the attention or the love that they truly needed, and it's not because their parent or parents were neglecting them on purpose. It's just because maybe the parents were really busy and they were working all the time and they just didn't have the time or just were not able to. They didn't have that capacity, and it's okay. You know, it's not their fault. It's just that's the way the situation was. And so now, you know, with that awareness of seeing like, oh, my inner child actually really needed more love and attention that you know, they didn't get to have. Now I can be that person for them, right? So it's kind of like you're stepping in to be that parent for your inner child, that we're playing that certain role that they didn't get to experience when you were young. And so being that person for them and asking them, so how can I show up for you? Maybe the answer is, I just want you to hear that you love me, and I want to hear that, you know, that I'm supported or that I'm safe. And so your role, your job now may be to have a daily connection with your inner child where you are telling him or her that you love them, that you support them, that they are safe, right? And just having that dialogue and interaction within yourself, whether through meditation, or another way is through journaling as well, that you can do this exact same process and understanding what is needed and then being that person for them, right? So there's a lot of information that you can gain, a lot of insight that can be received from this type of work that you can then utilize to support you in moving forward. So now when your inner child feels safe and loved and supported, and heard as well, or seen, then the way that you show up now changes. It really affects your energy now, which is really amazing because, you know, you can bring so much positivity and love and healing to that process. And so then, you know, the role, like I said, your role after receiving that insight is to then be that person and show up in that way, and to have that sense of daily connection and communication. Okay. And so through this process, we get to heal our inner child. And through this process, we allow that inner child energy to blossom and to grow and to support us on our purpose and on our path and what we're here to do. So like I said, Archangel Raphael is the one to help you with this process. So definitely call on him to help you with the connection, help you to feel supported, help you to understand what it is that your inner child needs. And if there's any healing that's necessary, you can also call on Archangel Raphael to help you with that process. Okay. Now something exciting that I want to share with you all is that if you want that extra support in terms of that guidance and, you know, really knowing exactly, okay, this is what I need and this is how I connect with my inner child, and being, you know, more supported and guided through the actual connection process, I am excited to share that I have created an inner child healing meditation that is included as part of a overall guided meditations and healing bundle. Okay, so I have channeled and put together some amazing meditations that were meant to support you with regards to your spiritual journey overall. So it's about helping you to deepen your spiritual connection, helping you to heal, helping you to grow. And so these healing meditations include all of the most important aspects when it comes to our spiritual journey. So one of them is heart chakra healing and helping you to go through the emotional healing process, and through that process then helping you to open up to your truth and who you are. There's also a energy and chakra cleanse meditation. So this is really powerful to help maintain your vibration, helping you to raise your energy, helping you to release heavy energy, helping you to just cleanse whenever you feel like your energy is being weighed down. So that is really important when it comes to our journey and being able to maintain that spiritual connection. Then another one, like I said, is the inner child healing, which is, you know, everything that I just said in this video about helping you to be connected to your inner child, understanding what they need, but also helping to bring in this level of healing with Archangel Raphael, who is in, you know, part of that healing process, helping you to bring that deep level of energetic healing to you, which is incredibly, incredibly powerful. And then another healing that is included is helping you to connect with your angels and spirit guides, and helping you to understand which angels and spirit guides are around you right now, how they're here to support you, how you can connect with them, all of these great things to help you to maintain your spiritual connection. And then as a bonus, okay, there's amazing package of healings here. As a bonus, I am also including one of my most popular meditation videos from YouTube, which is my higher self guided meditation. That is also being included in this bundle as an audio download. So all of these meditations and healings are audio downloads. So that way you don't have to click on YouTube all the time and find that video and try to figure out where it is. That way you can just have it there, download it to your phone or computer or whatever device you like to use, and have quick and easy access to that. So this is included with all of these meditations. And I also have a PDF to support you through this process of journaling, prompts PDF. And this incredible guided meditations and healing bundle is now available. It's only $29 if you are interested in receiving access to this, lifetime access, downloadable, everything. And yeah, it's powerful, and I'm so excited to be launching this. So if you are interested in receiving that extra support, then go to the link in the description of this video, or you can also click the link in the pinned comment. And that is pretty much it. So if you're interested, go check that out. Go check out the links in that are below. And if you have any questions about this bundle, please feel free to post them in the comments below. I would also love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know what the inner child healing process has been like for you. Let me know how it's been feeling. If you have been connecting with your inner child, how has that been going? I would love to hear from you in the comments below. So let me know. If you know anyone who needs to hear this message today, then please feel free to share this video with them. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed yet to this channel, then definitely subscribe so that you do not miss any other future videos, including the weekly angel messages that I post every single week right here on this channel. So that is it for today. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for watching. As always, I am sending you all so much love and angel blessings, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.